What's up, buddy? I got news for you, and the news is I'm wearing this stupid hat again. I hate why did I buy this hat? This is the stupidest hat I own. No, we're talking about a real story. We're talking about everybody's favorite vampire. That's a stretch. I know some of you ladies out there, you like that Edward guy or whatever. Well, my favorite vampire, or half-vampire, daywalker, whatever you want to call him, is the Blademan. Played by the great Wesley Snipes to perfection. He's a vampire, hunts vampires, doesn't pay his taxes. That was Wesley Snipes, didn't pay his taxes. Point is, we all love Blade. If you don't like Blade, get out of here. Get off this channel. They're not all great. Blade Trinity kind of fell apart, but we love Blade. And that's why we were so excited to hear that Marvel was finally going back to what was one of the first popular comic book movie heroes, Blade. Like, I don't know what happened. Blade came out. Everybody goes, oh, my God, Spider-Man's like the first comic book movie. Or like, you know, the Marvel. No, Blade did it first. And it's great to see him coming back. And hopefully going to re-enter the Marvel Universe and be a part of it. Or so we thought. But as we're learning now, this entire project is falling apart. I don't even know if it's going to happen. We're going to talk about it. Don't forget to subscribe. If you're thinking about not subscribing because you're going, why does this guy have such a stupid hat? Look, all my other hats are dirty. Just deal with the stupid hat. All right, the big news. The big newsy news. Here we got. We had director Bassam Tariq. And real quick, I want to look this guy up. I never know who any of these directors are. And so I always got to look him up. I'm like, what did this guy make? He made Mowgli, Ghosts of Sugarland. Look. Guys, I don't have time to watch these fancy movies for, you know, these birds walk, whatever. Like, this is all fancy-dancy art school kid. I used to watch those movies. I can't do it anymore. I ain't got time. But it all sounds fine. But this is what they do in Hollywood, is they grab a guy who directs, like, one weird indie film, and for some reason they go, do you want to direct a superhero blockbuster? I don't know why they don't grab directors out of film school who are huge, like, comic book fans, video game fans. I feel like the fans would do a better job than a guy who clearly wants to make these art house films. Well, regardless, he's gone. He's out. Which, you know, I don't blame him. Because again, he's probably like, I don't know how to direct an action thriller. I make these, like, art house films. Here's what we got. Director Bassam Tariq exits from Blade. It was gearing up to begin shooting November in Atlanta. And I actually just saw that's also going to be shooting in Cleveland. I saw a casting call for extras. You guys want to go to Cleveland? We can be in the movie. Might be fun. But due to continued shifts in our production schedule, Bassam is no longer moving forward as the director of Blade. That, of course, is Marvel's statement. We appreciate Bassam's talent and all the work he's done getting Blade to where it is. Okay, well, that's the studio talking. They make it say, oh, it's production schedule problems. Oh, he couldn't make time in his schedule. No, something happened. There was a fight, either he's fighting with the actors, he's fighting with the scriptwriter, whatever else. It's never, oh, geez, guys, I just can't make room in my schedule to make this, to make millions of dollars. That's the other thing. He's not going to walk away from $10 million without a good reason. That's not going to be scheduling issues. Now, as we've seen, Blade has had start of production has shifted at least once before, if not twice. The studio is in search mode for a new director. Yeah, well, this movie has been getting moved around constantly. I mean, back at San Diego Comic-Con, that was when, what's his name? Friggin' Kevin Feige was pushing this thing, and Mahershala Ali, I'm never going to spell his name or say his name right, put on the Blade logo cap. So we've known they've been working on this at least since 2019, if not 2018, and they just can't figure out how to make it work. Now, we have a little bit extra. That's not the only story, because it's starting to spice up, starting to get spicy. You know what I need you guys to do who are watching this video? I need little audio clips that I can, like, press a button and, like, stupid things happen. So in the comments, tell me. I need one of the guy from, isn't it Mortal Kombat where a guy goes, spicy? Or is that something else? I know there's a guy who goes, whoopsie! I want that one, too. So let me know what audio clips we need. Because what do I do to segue to this? I need a segue. Jeff Snyder, reporter at The Ankler, LA Magazine, Los Angeles, reporter, probably has his nose to the grindstone, knows what he's nose to the grindstone. That's not a thing. He knows what's going on, though. And here's what he's telling us. I am told that the current Blade script is roughly 90 pages. Now, a lot of people are making something out of that. It does sound a little short for a Marvel movie, but you have to expect that with an action movie, you're going to get a shorter script. Now, typically with scripts, the rule of thumb, which it's not a great rule, but the rule of thumb they say is each page equals a minute. So that would be a 90-minute movie. These days, it seems like Marvel movies push 2 hours. But if there's action sequences, that's the thing, is an action movie script will typically be shorter because, you know, you write down, like, car crashes into other car. That might only take 1 line in the script, but the cinematographer is going to turn that into a minute, 2 minutes. You know, like Captain America fights with a knife against the Winter Soldier. That'll be just a line, but then in this movie, it's like a 5-minute sequence. That being said, we're talking about action sequences. He's saying it features 2 lackluster action sequences. Now, I don't know how he can judge whether they're lackluster just based on the script. But 2 action sequences in a Blade movie? I'm thinking back to the original Blade. I mean, you have the cold open in the dance club with the vampires killing all the ladies. I would count that as an action sequence. Does Blade show up in that sequence? I can't even remember. There's running around, running away from vampires, big climactic fight. I mean, you want, like, 4 or 5 action sequences in a Blade movie, not 2. You have to have the introductory sequence where it's like, here's Blade, he's cool, he kills guys, and they have the climactic fight at the end, but in the middle, you gotta have at least 2 more action pieces, come on. Apparently, Mahershala, is that how you spell it? I don't even know if you spelled it right. Mahershala is said to be very frustrated with the process. Well, what I interpret from Mahershala is he's a very professional guy. What you see on screen is kind of what you get in real life. He's kind of very down to earth, but very hard-nosed. He's like, let's do the job, let's do it professionally, and I don't think he likes getting yanked around, being told, oh, we gotta move production, we gotta change the script, we're gonna change the director. I don't blame him for being upset. We're also being told Feige is said to be spread too thin. That's interesting. That's very interesting. Let's take a look at Feige. This guy should be tired. Should be a tired man. How does he have time to manage all the nonsense that's going on in this Marvel universe? He's got Miss Marvel, Captain Marvel, She-Hulk, Daredevil's coming back. We got, I don't even know, Kang. We got to worry about Kang. We got to worry about Loki. This guy has the hardest job. I mean, he gets very well compensated for it, but I can't imagine. This guy needs a vacation. How do you juggle all this? And then in the middle of it, you got a Blade director who's probably quitting because he probably had a fight with the actor on set. And he's going, my God, I have no idea. Who cares about Blade at this point? I just want to rest. I just want to sleep. I can't feel too bad for Feige. Again, he's like the richest man in Hollywood at this point. But anyway, that is what we got from Jeff Snyder. He's saying there's a lot going on behind the scenes with Blade. We've lost the director. It's going to be a mad scramble to find somebody else to come fill in. It sounds like they haven't started shooting, but there's so much pre-production and multiple scripts running around and people filtering in and out. This whole project sounds like a disaster. The only person who could save it, of course, is Wesley Snipes. Why? Bring Snipes back. Why? I know why you want to put Mahershala Ali, whatever, in the movie when Snipes is right there, and that's what the fans want. They want Snipes, guys. What can I say except that's the wrong button. Thanks for watching the video. There it goes. Thanks for watching, guys. And let me know what you think. I mean, are you excited for a Blade movie? I would definitely go see it. I'm more excited for that than a lot of this kid-friendly garbage they're putting out. I'm more excited for that than more Eternals. Apparently, the Eternals are coming back. I don't know, man. The only thing I'm worried about, if it's PG-13, I'm done. I'm not seeing a PG-13 Blade movie. I refuse. There's no point. He needs to cut off heads, and those heads need to have cartoonish amounts of blood popping out of them, or I'm gone. Anyway, guys, subscribe to the channel. We got more Marvel nonsense news coming your way. And don't forget to check out my comic book, Super Killer. Maybe you're tired of hearing about it by now, but I'm not tired of pitching it. This is the best comic book ever. You're going to love it. Take a look at this teaser. Enjoy. Now, if you're like me, you've probably found yourself getting a bit tired of all these superhero movies. Sure, we occasionally get something good like Spider-Man, but we also get crap like Wonder Woman 1984, The Eternals, or that godforsaken Hellboy reboot. Point is, maybe you're getting tired of watching these checkbox diversity characters putting on silly costumes and fighting CGI aliens. Maybe you found yourself watching the latest round of Cape shit and thought, man, I wish some guy with a big gun would just show up and shoot all these motherfuckers in the head. Well, buddy, have I got the comic book for you. Super killer is a man with a mission, and that mission is to shoot superheroes in the fucking head. Immortal alien gods? Bam, headshot. Adorable magical girls? Bam, headshot. Batman, you want him to kill Batman? No, we can't use Batman. DC Comics owns Batman. But here's a guy who looks kinda like Batman. Bang! Right in the fucking head. Super Killer is a hilarious dark comedy written by one of the greatest comedic talents of the 21st century. Me. I wrote it. It also features incredible artwork by Keter LeBeau, the most beautiful man in Mexico. Point is, this is going to be the greatest comic book ever written, but we can't make it without your help. Check the link in the description and sign up for our mailing list. That way, when our crowdfunding campaign goes live, you'll be among the first in line to get yourself a copy of this glorious blood-soaked comic book masterpiece. Super Killer Book 1. Because for humanity to live, the Superman must die.